Hey everybody, this is Brett, a developer at Acala, and in this video I'm going to be talking about how addresses work on Polkadot and Kusama. So if you're coming from the world of Ethereum, you might be used to addresses looking something like this. But in the world of Polkadot and Kusama, you might be used to something like this. A bunch of different addresses with a bunch of different formats, all from one account. So how does that work? Well, let's start with an analogy. Here we have a bird, and in English we can write the word bird like this. In Chinese we might write it like this, and in Spanish we might write it like this. A bunch of different ways to write the same exact thing, and they all represent the same thing. Well, your addresses in Polkadot and Kusama kind of work the same exact way. Your wallet will hold your public and private key, and all the different formats you see depending on the chains you attach to are all just different representations of that same public key. For example, here we have this public key, and on Polkadot it would be represented like this, with a format starting with a 1. Kusama it would be represented like this, a format starting with a capital letter. And in the substrate generic address, it would be something like this, starting with the number 5. So that's pretty cool. That means that you can use one address or one account across all the different chains. And while that is true, it's not recommended. Typically, it's better to have distinct accounts with their own private keys for each network. The biggest reason is security. If one of your accounts becomes compromised, then the assets in your other accounts are safe. So let's see this in practice. Here I'm on the Polkadot.js website, and we're going to create 2 new accounts really quickly. So you see that I have a distinct seed phrase right here. I'm going to click Save, give it a name. Let's make this the Kusama account, and give it a password. And we're going to create one more account for Polkadot. Again, see, it's another distinct seed phrase, different from the previous one. Just going to call it Polkadot. Going to give it a password. And now you'll see that I'm connected to the Polkadot network. And when I reload the page, both of the addresses pop up. And again, this is not what we recommend doing. It's recommended you have a distinct account with its own private key, just like these two, and that they're only set up for one network each. So we're going to change this one to only be viewed on Kusama, and this one to only be viewed at Polkadot. And now, if I reload this page again, you'll notice that only the Polkadot extension account pops up. And on the Kusama side, only the Kusama network extension pops up. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope everyone learned something, and let us know if there's any other videos you'd like us to cover. Thanks.